Here are the 6 people preparing for today's show. Only one of them can leave with £10,500. The rest will leave with nothing when voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. Any of the 6 people in the studio here today could win up to £10,500. They've only just met, but to reach that prize money, they must work as a team. But only 5 of them would leave with nothing, as round by round we lose a player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team. Hello there, my name's Lisa, and I work as a GP. Hello, my name's Ken, and I'm from Caerphilly, and I am a GP as well. Hello, my name's Katie, and I'm a student. Hi, my name's Mike, and I am a student as well. Hello, my name's Luke, and I'm a footballer. Hi, my name's Hannah, and I do nothing. So team, the rules. In each round of the game there is £1,500 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain. But if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Round 1. 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you. Who is it? Hannah. It's you, Hannah. Let's play the weakest link. Hannah, first question is for £50. Start the clock. Hannah, the Cathedral of St. Basil the Blessed sits on the central square of which city? Moscow. Correct. Lisa, which comedy character is known for the catchphrase, "Am I bothered"? Is it Lauren Cooper, Vicky Pollard, or Netta Slob? Lauren Cooper. Correct. Ken, who was the first female Prime Minister of Pakistan? Benazir Bhutto. Correct. Katie, who is the owner of the garden that Beatrice Potter's Peter Rabbit wanders into? Mr. McGregor. Correct. Mike, which part of a flower contains bright yellow sacs that produce and contain the pollen grains? Anther. Correct. Luke, bank. Which Latin dance style is also the name for a group of rattlesnakes? Rumba. Correct. Hannah, which British bridge was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015? Forth Bridge. Correct. Lisa, in 1978, which publishing magazine held a fundraising event to save the then crumbling Hollywood sign? Hugh Hemper. Correct. Ken, bank. In which year did the Treaty of Paris officially end the American Revolutionary War? Pass. The correct answer is diamonds and platinums. So time of course is up. In that round you banked only £1,200. And actually, the correct answer for the last question was 1783. Now, who is tit for tat? It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. In this round, Hannah got the most questions correct. And she is the strongest link. Ken is the weakest link because he got one question wrong. But it's time to find out who the weakest link is. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ken. Mike. Ken. Ken. Mike. Ken. So, let's go straight to Hannah. Hannah, why Ken? Ken, just because of his getting his question wrong. Yeah? And Hannah, what do you do? Because it says that you're unemployed. I'm looking for a job, actually. Looking for a job. Alright. Do you want to work with me? Yeah, sure. Mike, why Ken? Ken, just because. Why not? Why not? Why not? Luke, not Luca. Why Mike this time? Why not? Well, Mike wasn't the weakest link. It was actually Ken. And Ken, what do you do? I'm a GP. A GP, eh? As a GP, that means you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I just feel okay today. Not the best, but oh well. Oh well. Next round I would like to see Hannah go or someone else like that. In the bank team, £1,200. We'll be starting with the strongest link from the last round, and that was Hannah. Anyhow, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock, please. Hannah, which company founded by British mogul Sir Richard Branson has a space plane called Spaceship 2? Virgin Galactic. Correct. Lisa, what are the 4 events in which female artistic gymnasts compete? Balance beam, that's all what I remember. Correct answers: balance beam, uneven bars, floor exercise and vault. Katie, Fiji has 3 official languages. Is it English, English, Fijian, and what? Hindi. Correct. Mike, Jeff Bridges wore a patch on his right eye in the True Grit reboot, while John Wayne wore it on the left eye. True or false? True. Correct. Luke, bank. For which property does Cuba refuse to cash rent checks from the US despite the country's long-standing tenancy? I don't know. Correct answer is Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. Hannah, who was the first British astronaut in space? Helen Sharman. Correct. Lisa, Bank, how many spots are on the Domino pizza logo? 4. No, 3. Katie, time is up. Well, team, you only banked £150 on that round. What happened to you all? Have you all become dumb? Have you all become brainless? Because who is the mayor of somewhere? Because it's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. In this round, Hannah is the strongest link, once again. Lisa is the weakest link because she got all of her questions wrong. But it's time to find out who will be the weakest link. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Luke, Katie, So, let's go to Luke first. Luke, why Katie? I don't know. I had to choose someone. Is that all? Yeah. And I don't like what she's wearing. That's a bit weird, but okay. Lisa, why Luke? Because he got most of the questions wrong. Well, let's flip it a bit. Lisa, you are statistically the weakest link. Luke is right behind you, and Katie is right behind Hannah, who is the strongest link. But that means, Katie, with 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I did expect to go in one of the rounds. I think it was a tactical vote, and I think I was unfairly voted off. And yeah, basically that. In the bank, £1,350. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock, and we'll be starting with our strongest link. Once again, it's Hannah. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Hannah, which capital city is the westernmost on mainland Africa? Cape Town? No, it's Dakar. Lisa. In 2016, the Smithsonian National Museum appealed for donations to preserve a pair of red sequined shoes made famous in which film? The Wizard of Oz. Correct. Mike. What is the title of Madeleine L. Engels' beloved novel about a misfit girl racing to save her scientist dad? A Wrinkle in Time. Yes, correct. Luke, Bank. Which mobile phone accessory was dubbed QuickPod by its inventor when from? Selfie stick. Correct. Hannah. Which sport returned to the Summer Olympics in 2016 for the first time since 1904? Golf. Correct. Lisa. Which mountain range in northeastern Italy takes its name from carbonate rock from which it is made? Dolomites. Correct. Mike, Bank. In which film would you encounter the characters Starks Edward, Jimmy DeGent, Conway, Nicky Eyes, and Billy Bats? I forgot. Correct answer is Goodfellas. Luke, which airline began... Time is up. Well, team, in the previous round, you banked £150, but in this round, £300. That's quite impressive. Leaving you with £1,600 currently in the bank. Well, now we're going to get rid of another player. Who will that be? Will it be Hannah, who only got one question right that time? Will it be Luke, who always banks? Is it Mike, who I don't know? Or is it Lisa, the GP? It's time to get rid of who you think is the weakest link. This time round, Hannah is the weakest link, as she got most of her questions incorrect. Lisa is statistically the strongest link, as she banked the most and got a few questions correct, but it's time to find out what the statistics say. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Hannah. Hannah. Mike. Mike. So, let's go over to Luke. Luke, why Mike? I chose Mike because I think you got a few questions wrong. You think? You did quite well. I think Mike did quite well that round. He got all questions correct. Luke, what do you do? I am a presenter person thing. Footballer. A footballer. A presenter person thing. What is a presenter person thing then? Sorry, got confused. Got confused, eh? Nice. Anyhow, because it's a two-way tie, it's time to decide who Lisa wants to get rid of, because you are the strongest link. You have the choice of Hannah or Mike. I'll go Hannah, please. Alright, Hannah it is. Hannah, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I think it's okay to get rid of, but oh well. Oh well, yeah, oh well. I had a fun time and I hope one of them goes. That's all. Okay team, round 3, and there's only 3 of you remaining. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock, and also in the bank there is £1,650. Of course, we're taking 10 seconds off the clock, and we'll be starting with our strongest link, who was Lisa. Let's play the weakest link. Lisa, let's start the clock. Lisa, which airline began the first transatlantic passenger service in 1939? Virgin Atlantic. Nope, it's Pan Am. Mike, what is the term for an internet user who posts inflammatory or off-topic comments? Troll. Correct. Luke, what is paradoxical about the paradoxical frog? Is it toad? It turns from a frog into a tadpole, or the tadpole is bigger than the adult frog? The tadpole is bigger than the adult frog. Correct. Lisa, Against possible bites from which elusive Scottish creature were 100 triathlon athletes insured for 1 million each in 2005? Loch Ness Monster. Correct. Mike. El Retiro is a park in the centre of which European capital? Madrid. Correct. Luke. Which classic 1950s Marlon Brando movie asks the question, what are you rebelling against? The Wild One. Correct. Lisa Bank. Which computer company introduced the mouse? Time is up. So team, once again, in the previous round you banked £300. In this round, £500. You're improving. Guess because you got rid of Hannah. Anyhow, which one is slowing you down? Is it Lisa, Mike, or Luke? Probably Lisa. It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. In the previous round, Lisa was the strongest link, but in this round, Lisa is the weakest link. Mike is the strongest link, as he got most of his questions correct. It's time to find out what the statistics are. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Luke. Lisa. So, let's go straight to Mike. Mike, why Luke? Well, I think Mike is too tactical on banking, and I don't want that for the next round. Okay? Lisa, why Luke? I think you got some questions wrong. You think you got some questions wrong, do I? Yep. Well, you got most of the questions wrong, meaning you are the weakest link, Lisa. Statistically the weakest link, I mean. But sadly, Luke, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oopsie, sadly destroyed the set a bit. But oh well. I'm glad that I got all the way over to the penultimate round. Yeah, I think. Close to head-to-head round, but yeah. In the bank team, £2,150. In this round, 90 seconds on the clock. But whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We'll start with the strongest link, and that was Mike. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mike, which computer company introduced the mouse to the mass market? Apple. That is correct. Lisa, bank. Which Spanish painter had a famous blue period that lasted from 1901 to 1904? I forgot. Correct answer is Pablo Picasso. Mike, which high-protein food source has been called the next sustainable cuisine? Beans, insects, or liver? Liver. No, it's insects. Lisa, in 2016, which itsy bitsy teeny weeny article of women's clothing celebrated its 70th birthday? Bikini. Correct. Mike, British scientist Kathleen Drew Baker made a discovery that revolutionised nori farming in which country? Japan. Correct. Lisa, bank. Which film star began his entertainment career as a frontman for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? Mark Zellweger. No. Time is up. So team, of course, time is up. In that round, you banked £150, which we will treble, but will give you prize money of, it is £2,600. There can only be one winner. In the next round, I will ask you both 5 questions. Best of 5 wins. If there's a tie, we will go to sudden death. So, Lisa and Mike, let's play the weakest link. Mike has the strongest link in the last round. Would you like to go first or last? I'll go first, please. Mike, the flag of which US state includes the Union flag in the top left? Is it Maryland, New York, or Hawaii? Hawaii. That's the correct answer. Lisa, which coming-of-age movie took 12 years to film and included the same actors throughout? The Walking Dead. No, the correct answer is Boyhood. Mike, in 2009, a new bridge across the Liffey was opened in Dublin, named after which Irish writer? James Joyce, Oscar Wilde, or Samuel Beckett? Samuel Beckett. Correct. Lisa, who praised a high-tech exhibit at the London Science Museum in her first tweet on 24th of October 2014? Queen Elizabeth. I'll accept Queen Elizabeth or Queen Elizabeth II. Mike, which national side won the FIFA Women's World Cup in 1991, 1999 and 2015? United States. That's the correct answer. Lisa, which of the 5 New York City boroughs is connected to Manhattan by the High Bridge, which is the oldest bridge in the city, built in 1843? The Bronx. Correct. Mike, who released the 2004 album Back to Bedlam, the best-selling album of the first decade of the 21st century? James Blunt. That's the correct answer. Lisa, you must get this question correct to stay in the game. In 1919, Boston suffered a devastating flood of which unlikely substance from a ruptured storage tank? Toxic gas. No, the correct answer is molasses. Well, that means, Mike, you are today's strongest link and you go away with £2,600. What are you planning to spend it on, Mike? Something. Alright, just something. Well, you are a student, could spend it on your university year or something like that. Anyhow, Lisa, you are a GP and you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.